So let us proceed. We are on number 18. Number 18 is saying we have 18A and B. A is saying if C and D are the points with affixes ZC equal to minus I and ZD equal to 5 plus 2I, find CD. This is the distance. CD, this is distance. How do you find distance of 2 points? You know that when you have 2 points, like I have point A, which is equal to x1, y1, and I have point B, x2, y2. So distance AB equal to the square root of x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. I hope you remember that that's how we find distance between 2 points. Okay, now we have affixes of those points C and D. So we have ZC, which is equal to 2 minus I, and ZD, which is 5 plus 2I. So how am I going to find that distance? So the distance CD, it will be equal to the magnitude of ZD minus ZC, because the magnitude is the same as distance, length. So it will be the magnitude of ZD minus ZC. So which is, what is ZD minus ZC? The answer is 5 plus 2I minus 2 minus I. I hope we are together. So this is 5 minus 2 plus 2I plus I. So this is 5 minus 2, that's 3. That's 3 plus 3I. 2I plus I, 3I, 5 minus 2, 3. So that is ZD minus ZC. So then what is the magnitude of that? Is the square root of 3 squared plus 3 squared. The answer is, this is 9 plus 9, that's 18. Root 18, which is 3 root 2. So which means that CD is 3 root 2. I hope you are getting this one. There is no question, okay. So let's go to B. 18B, we have 18A and B. So this number 18 is number 14 lab 2019. So 18B is saying to linearization. We're going to linearize, we do linearization of linearize cos squared x sine x. How do we do that? Cos squared x sine x. So linearization of this, we know that from cos angle equal to e power I angle plus e power negative I angle divided by 2. Then sine angle equal to e power I angle minus e power negative I angle divided by 2I. That's what we're going to use. So therefore, cos squared x sine x equal to e power ix plus e power negative ix divided by 2 into bracket squared because it is squared. Then times the value of sine x, which is e power ix minus e power negative ix divided by 2I. Okay, so that is cos squared x sine x, which is equal to, you know, when you have like a over b power n, the answer is a power n, b power n. So now it will be e power ix plus e power negative ix squared divided by 2 squared, that is 4. then times e power ix minus e power negative ix divided by 2I. So 4 times 2I, that is 8I. So the answer is 1 over 8I into bracket. So we expand this one. By expanding this one, we use, you know, when you have a plus b squared, the answer is a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. We are going to use that one. I hope you remember that formula. So our a is e power ix, our b is e power negative ix. So it will be e power 2xi. And also, if you remember, when you have like a power n power m, the answer is a power nm. We multiply powers. So that is e power 2xi plus 2, then plus e power negative 2xi into bracket e power xi minus e power negative xi. We just expand as usual. This is 1 over 8I into bracket e power 2xi times that one, that is e power 3xi because we add the powers. Then minus e power xi because 2xi minus xi, that is xi, plus 2 e power xi minus 2 e power negative xi. So now we are up to here. That is e power negative xi, then minus e power negative 3xi. So the answer is 1 over 8I into bracket e power 3xi. Then this one we made with e power xi because they have the same exponent with different coefficients, -1 and +2. So when you add, you get 1. Then this with this, you get negative e power xi minus -2 e power negative xi plus e power negative xi, then minus e power negative 3xi. We correct those who are related. This one is related with this. We get 1 over 8I into bracket e power 3xi minus e power negative 3xi plus e power xi minus e power negative xi. I think you remember, do you remember when you have e power I angle minus e power negative I angle? I think remember that it is 2I sin A angle. So this is 1 over 8I into bracket 2I sin 3x plus 2I sin x. Finally, the answer is, when you multiply this one inside, the answer is 1 over 4 sin 3x plus 1 over 4 sin x. So that is the linearization. Just take this one times this, 2I divided by 8I, that's 1 over 4. 2I divided by 1, divided by 8I, 1 over 4. So that's the answer of cos squared x sin x. That's the linearization. The answer is 1 over 4 sin 3x, 1 over 4 sin x. So we are done with number 18, and I hope there is no any question. Thank you. Let's go to another number. Let us proceed. So let us proceed. We are on number 19. It is saying that solve the equation 1 plus I equal to z squared. That is number 20A, Lab 19. Sorry, Lab 2019. So we have number 19, which is to solve z squared equal to 1 plus I. So the question is to find the value of z. So if z squared equal to this, we're going to find square root. Z will be equal to the square root of 1 plus I. We're going to find the square. The question is like to find square root of 1 plus I. I hope you remember how we find the square root of complex number. The way we find the square root of complex number, remember we have three equations where x squared minus y squared equal to a, 2xy equal to b, and x squared plus y squared equal to root a squared plus b squared. So we have those three, we use those three equations to find the square root of complex number. So where our a here, a is 1 and the b is 1. This and the coefficient of I. So mean that x squared minus y squared equal to 1, 2xy equal to 1, then x squared plus y squared equal to root 2. Those are three equations that we're going to solve. So let's first solve equation 1 and equation 3. X squared minus y squared equal to 1. X squared plus y squared equal to root 2. We just add to eliminate y squared. We get x squared, 2x squared equal to 1 plus root 2. Then x squared, the answer is 1 plus root 2 divided by 2. So which means that our x is plus or minus root 1 plus root 2 divided by 2. So let's go to find the value of y. So from x squared minus y equal to 1, and we have the value of x. We have the value of x for we have the value of x squared. Sorry, our x squared is that's 1 plus root 2 over 2 minus y squared equal to 1. So we're going to find y. So which means that we bring y here, y squared here, and we take on there. So y squared equal to 1 plus root 2 divided by 2, then minus 1. We find the LCM, our LCM is 2. So that's 1 plus root 2 minus 2. So y squared, finally the answer is minus 1 plus root 2 over 2. So therefore y is plus or minus root negative 1 plus root 2 over 2. That's the value of y. So which means that the square root, therefore, the square root of 1 plus I it will be 1 plus to be square root of 1 plus root 2 over 2 plus I root negative 1 plus root 2 over 2 and negative 1 plus root 2 over 2 minus I negative 1 plus root 2 over 2. Yeah. So because for when x will be negative, so when we bring it in this formula, even y will be negative. But when x is positive, even y will be positive. That's why when x is positive, y is positive. When x is negative, y is negative. Remember, the square root of that should be in the form of x plus yi. And our x is this one, y is that one, with different signs. So that's the square root of 1 plus I, which is this one. I hope you don't have any question. So let's go to number 20, because we have done number 19.